sorry, guys. For God's sake, I thought I was broadcasting live for the last 10 minutes. I'm talking like an idiot here, reading all these comments, talking about bananas and things, and like nothing. I'm not getting... I'm like an idiot. I didn't realize that I was not going out live. Good heavens. There it goes. That's live. Now I see it coming through finally. Oh, good heavens. Just mute this for you. Okay. Boy, that was really disappointing, I must say. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta say all that stuff over again? I greeted all these guys, all these wonderful comments here. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I was going live for the last 10 minutes. I've been talking to Sarcastimus Raconteur, some guy, Hopper Martin. I thought I was, and then I thought, oh, let's do a test and see how long the lag time is, you know. I answered a question about the dark web someone wrote, you know. Some guy I was welcoming, Hopper Martin, right-handed fridge, Kyle Campbell, Cole, B-Team, Cole from the B team, you're on the A team now. Of course, good old Sarcastimus Raconteur. Well, we're all here now. Boy, I turned it on. This stuff is so technical and complicated. And I kept waiting for the comments to catch up and say, when are they going to start saying stuff besides, when's he starting? So sorry, I apologize. I was right here doing it the whole time. I just didn't realize it wasn't going out live. Terrible. Anyway, but now I'm here. We're going out live. I apologize for you. I'm kind of tired from all that. Anyway, what are your questions, my friends? There was a question about what is the dark web. I don't know, really. I think it's a web, but it's sort of darker, you know. Like it's where you buy drugs and things. Hello, Jordan Cruz. Herr Puppet. Wilt bist du? I don't know what that means. I forgot how to speak German. It's a secret shame of mine. Who else is there? Bonnie the Dino's Gay. That's your screen name? That sounds more like your opinion. I don't know if that's true. Right-handed fridge road, of course. Hans is Bay? What does that mean? Beyond all else? Better at etymology? What else is going on there? Hopper Martin made a kind of a winky egg yolk face there. My day's been hectic. I've been running around. I had to buy some groceries this morning. I had to prepare for this. And I've already exhausted myself and all of my trauma in the 10 minutes where I thought I was broadcasting, but I wasn't. Anyway. But listen, I got an idea, guys. How many people are here? Can I figure that out by clicking on something? Let's see if I can see on this window how many we got present. 21 are watching now. That's pretty good. Okay. So, can you do some more Hans on politics? Well, I will. Looking back at my stuff, it turns out that the politics stuff just gets a lot more views because everyone has an opinion and everyone wants to get angry about it. So that's helpful. And I will do some more political stuff. You know, I just got to do something that's worthwhile. You know, you can't just say your opinion. You know, you can, but you want to kind of add value and try to teach someone. You know, no nap for the professor. Oh, I wish. Whew. No, my day's gone pretty good. You know, it's been pretty good. I had a breakfast burrito. This is a real great way to start your day. Okay, have you guys seen the new Star Wars trailer yet, by the way? The Rogue One trailer number 2. They show a lot more of what's going on there. It's less of a tease, more of an actual trailer. You know, it's very exciting. You know, I watched it. I got sort of chills. I got the feels. I got. Do you guys want to watch that and talk about it? Do you guys want to share that with me here? Because I'm all set up, believe it or not, to show it to you and watch it with you. Early returns on Vlogtoberfest increasing visibility of your channel, or is it too early to tell? It is a bit too early to tell. It's definitely increasing my traffic, because now every day I get, you know, every time I look at my phone, there's like 50 new comments on there, you know. And that's, the more videos you put up, the more people watch them, you know, it's just sort of, it keeps the ball in the air. So it's definitely working to do that. Whether it increases subscribers, we can check on that if you like. We can look at my analytics here. Who are the people in the pictures behind you? I answered this last week when Fiona was here with me. Let's see, you got that boy and girl there. That's Fiona Gray and Noah Gray, the children of my good buddy Mark Gray, whose office this actually is. You know, he works with a lot of things. That there is an autographed picture of the 3 women in Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, an excellent film by Mr. Russ Meyer. Let's see, that's Noah Gray up there in that picture up there with They Might Be Giants. That's an autograph signing from a show many years ago. Over there in the corner, that's me interviewing Morgan Spurlock at maybe my first or second Comic-Con, where I met him in a booth and shot an interview with him. That was good fun. He's the great documentarian. And that's an owl. An old hootie there. He like watches over me and, you know, eats all the small vermin that might come into my office. Small giveaway. We reached 50,000 subscribers. Okay. What would you like me to give away? A t-shirt or a sticker or something? I got lots of stickers. That's easy. I'll send you a sticker. All you gotta do is get on Patreon, you know. I had a new Patreon patron, which I haven't sent an email to yet, but he's a really good one, like a $20 Patreon patron, who I want to send something special to and really make contact with, because that's unbelievable. That's a wonderful thing. Does your left hand work? Sadly, no. Remember Bob Dole, who was a senator? He ran for president? Sort of the same deal. I am not a war hero, though, so I won't claim that. This isn't relevant. Oh, shoot. It's too hard to see the screens here. I got to... All right. Oh, boy. The chats are coming in fast now. Someone with a capital E is really going at it. Who is that? Evan de Cruz. Hey, de Cruz. You said hey like 8 times. I get it. Okay, you don't have to say hey over and over again. You know, I'm not. You don't. It's not like you're standing next to your mom pulling on her coattail. You know, mom, 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 mom. You know, don't do that. It's annoying. Okay. Who are the people in the pictures? When are you doing the New York Times crossword? Well, Zaman, that is a great question. I thought I would do it tomorrow, live right here, do the Sunday crossword, which will take like an hour or longer. Maybe less time with all of you guys sort of helping. But what do you think about that? New York Times crossword, same time tomorrow. And I'll get the stream right from the beginning. What do you think about that idea? Okay. Let's talk about Rogue One. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I have it all teed up here in my browser. Okay, all ready to roll. So I can watch it with you. But if you'd like to watch it with like better sound or whatever, you might want to open another window and watch it, you know, at the same time. It looks a little something like this. Do you see that? Okay. That's the Rogue One. Let's talk about Rogue One. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I have it all teed up here in my browser. So hopefully we can watch that. We'll watch that just in a moment here when everyone is ready. Give you a second to tee it up on another thing. If you watched it already, then we can talk about it. But I'm going to play it right now. You ready? Here comes Rogue One, like... And if I talk over it, that's me talking over it. Here goes. You see that? Okay. That's the Rogue One. Let's talk about Rogue One. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I have it all teed up in my browser. So hopefully we can watch that. We'll watch that just in a moment here when everyone is ready. Give you a second to tee it up on another thing. If you watched it already, then we can talk about it. I'm going to play it right now. You ready? Here comes Rogue One, like... And if I talk over it, that's me talking over it. Here goes. You see that? Okay. That's the Rogue One. Let's talk about Rogue One. Okay, that's what I want you to do. I have it all teed up in my browser. Hopefully we can watch that, because you can hear just in a moment here when everyone is... Which is okay, but you can't hear tee it up. The trailer is If you watched it already, then we can talk about it. I'm going to play it right now. You ready? Here comes Rogue One. Where I'm watching the trailer myself. Just talk over it. That's me talking to mute it there. That's what I got to do. Okay. So now I can unmute the computer, and I could go back to here, start again. You should hear the sound. Let's make sure I can see this properly. Now when I play it, you should hear the sound and hear my voice as well.
Jin, whatever I do, I do it to protect you.
Scary stormtroopers in black.
I understand.
Everyone has a different accent. Oh, flashbacks to childhood. We love that.
You want to get out of here?
Our rebellion
high-tech handcuffs.
to push back the Empire.
Big ruins.
I think you might be able to help us.
When was the last time you were in contact with your father?
What is this? It appears he is critical to the development of a super weapon.
A super weapon.
If my father built this thing, we need to find him.
All right.
Look at that Death Star.
They are requesting a call sign.
It's Rogue One.
What are we, some kind of a suicide squad?
What we are dealing with here is immeasurable.
If the Empire has this kind of power, what chance do we have?
You you gotta blow it up. That's what's gotta happen.
We have hope. We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
Yes, they are.
They've no idea we're coming.
Take hold of this moment. The force is strong. Make 10 men feel like 100.
We'll take the next chance. And the next.
You're all rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
Ah, that was cool. Running away from a big stompy AT Walker. Ah, I love that sort of thing. Well, what do you guys think? That was kind of fun. Oh, and then this bullshit. Okay, yeah, whatever. Well, that was cool. What do you guys think about that? Are you excited to see that? I'm very excited. I'm a big Star Wars fan, you know. I like all that stuff. I was there in the beginning, in the 70s, watching the original, the real Star Wars, you know, back in the day. And these new ones have done a great job to, you know, to bring up, to keep it coming, you know, to keep the dream alive, like she was talking about in, you know, the Rebellion. So what do you think about that? We saw a lot of new stuff there. We saw it's all about how they build the Death Star. Because it couldn't just happen overnight. There had to be a lot going into it. I do like how we get to see the stuff that's slightly familiar, like the walkers and the X-Wings and stuff like that. And then some new stuff, like that new cool-looking robot who is, you know, not as bloopy as R2-D2, but also not as, like, obsequious as C-3PO. That looks like kind of fun. Oh, I think the comments have gotten ahead of me. I must have frozen them. Let's see. Boop-de-boop-de-boo. This movie seems much different. It's sort of outdoorsy. It looks like Hawaii or something. Well, Jar Jar is dead. Well, I hope so. I mean, he was in the films that took place 30 years earlier. No old Death Star. Well, it is the old Death Star. It's the first Death Star. Though if you go to the Phantom Menace, there's sort of a Death Star-ish, globish looking thing that they blow up in that movie. But it's more like a death donut, you know. Is it a spin-off of the eighth movie of the series? Well, it's kind of like it's a prequel to Star Wars, aka A New Hope. Okay, it's a prequel to that. So it's not a sequel so much, but it takes place after after what's the third bad one? Fall of the Republic, right? Is that what I should know this? I'm a terrible nerd. New Star Wars movie. That was great. Thank you. I enjoyed it myself. How are you? Can I have a shout out for my YouTube channel? Edward Tulane! There you go. I shouted out as loud as I could. You need to start Loot Crate unboxing. You know what? They stopped sending them to me. Because I'm no longer with the collective, and you know, the Loot Crate deal was part of them. But I'm trying to get back in. My code still works. If you get a Loot Crate and put in Hans, I believe, my discount code still would pay me, even though I'm not doing the videos anymore. I got kind of bored, you know, because they're sort of pointless, really. Okay, what else? Those lines. I remember, yeah, the lines around the theater in the 70s. Kathmandu 2000. Wow, that was amazing. I love Star Wars. I'm more of a Trekkie. You know, I think you can be both. I think there's room in your heart for both Star Wars and Star Trek. I think that's a lot more in common in those worlds. I know people who like Lord of the Rings and therefore don't like Star Wars, or they like Star Wars so they don't like Lord of the Rings, you know, or they don't like Star Trek because they like Star Wars, or vice versa, you know. Yeah, what are you going to do? Disney's planning to make Star Wars until episode XV. What's that, 15? Sure, why not? They're doing a trilogy now with you know, Rey and those characters and Poe and all those other monosyllabic people. But who knows? What else is going on? Yeah, you're welcome, Edward Tulane, anytime. Danny Walcott, you're welcome. What else? Is Mark home? Yeah, he's around here somewhere. Why? Do you want to talk to him? I could probably get him to come on camera if you want. But, you know, he's a busy man. He's making a film right now he's working on. I'm in it too, you know, about time travel, where he plays like kind of a trapper, woodsman, huntsman in the 1600s who accidentally time travels to present day and accidentally sort of kidnaps the president. It's hilarious, but it's meant to be watched in virtual reality with your Google Glass 360 vision and all that stuff. I feel like I'm just jabbering away at different things. I feel like we should talk about one. Let's stick to a topic for a second, like Star Wars. All right, I'm bored by Star Wars now. Let's talk about something else. Speaking of virtual reality, last night I went to a party at... I wanted to show you that. Don, how do I hook that up? I went to a party at the YouTube space last night for The Simpsons VR. And there's this VR couch gag that The Simpsons has put out, which you can actually watch right now. You got to download an app called Google VR Stories, I believe it is. And that's pretty cool, because then you can, look all around in the Simpsons gag. But it's not just like a video that plays straight through that's 360 and you look around like that, like on the normal YouTube videos. It's interactive, where you look at, like, something will wait till you look at it to play its part, And then you'll hear a sound over there and you're like, oh, what's that? And it's what do they call that? Spatial audio. So like you hear something over there and you look and the sound stays over there. So where your head is in your headphones determines where the source of the sound is coming from. So it's actually interactive with that. And that is the future. That's what we're trying to get to. And my buddy Mark and I have been trying to work on these virtual reality projects, trying to, to get better at it, trying to, make a better VR for all of you. Yes, Foxy Roxy. You've got Professor P live, so welcome. That's a big hand to Foxy Roxy, everyone. Mr. Trent. It's a new one. Yeah, it's a new. That trailer was the second Rogue One trailer. You could call it Rogue 2, I guess. It seems funny to put Rogue One, like to put a numeral 1 in a title of a movie that's part of a series that all has numbers. Like Episode 4, Rogue One. It's just like It's like, collar 18, sleeve 35, waist 32, leg 29, something like that. Rogue, episode 3.5, Rogue One, whatever. Will you do more video collaborations? I'd love to. Yes, as a matter of fact, I met a girl last night, actually, a very lovely girl named... well, I'm not going to say her name, but she was lovely, at the YouTube Space party, and she wants to come over and do my tarot card reading. That'd be really fun right here. You'll get her right there. Get the down camera on the cards there like we do with the Loot Crate. That'd be a great video, don't you think? What else is going on? How tall am I? Let's see about that high. What's your pet hate? Like pet peeve. That's a good question. Pet peeve. It used to bother me when people said less when they should have said fewer. You know what I mean? Like you have less reasons to do that, or there are less people here. When it should be fewer. When it's something you can count, like a distinct number of things, it should be fewer. But if it's like an amorphous thing, like milk, there's less milk in the picture. There's not fewer milk. There's less milk, but there are fewer M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. That used to bother me a lot, but it doesn't bother me that much anymore. It's kind of let that go. I hate when I'm driving and you want to turn left, and the person in front of you is turning left, but they're too chicken shit to pull out into the intersection. So they sit and wait back at this crosswalk, and they just sort of wait back there and wait, and then at the last minute they inch forward and go, leaving you no time to get in the intersection behind them. If you're going to turn left, pull all the way in the intersection and get ready to go, to let the person behind you come up as far as they can, so as many people can get through on the yellow as possible. King Pagan Min. Is that right? King Pagan Min? Yes. Thank you for your question. Speaking of pet hates, I've been trying to think of another thing, like it's a bête noire, is what you call that in French, a pet peeve. There's such a thing as a guilty pleasure, which is like a thing that everyone doesn't like that you like. I want to think of a name for a thing that everyone loves that you hate, okay? Because there's certain films that everyone thinks are great that I think are not that great. And the thing is, if everyone loves something that you don't like, it makes you hate it all the more. And I think that is a common thing, kind of like a Schadenfreude. It needs a good German word to describe it. And the best one I've had so far, I might have told you this before, is Scheiße-Eis, which is German for shit ice cream. Everyone likes it, but to you it's shit. It's metaphorical. Don't know if it quite works, but Scheiße-Eis. What's your Scheiße-Eis? Mine is The Breakfast Club. Everybody thinks it's so great. I think it's a piece of shit. Anyway, that's just me. If you'd like me to go deeper, I will, but don't get me started, because, I'll tell you. Harper Martin, that's so cool. Check out my channel. Melvin DeCosta. Okay, check out Marvin DeCosta. I'm not sure what he does or why you would, but maybe. Nice ukulele. Well, yeah, that's a friend. That's my friend Mark's ukulele there, autographed by his whole ukulele group when he was in the hospital a couple of years ago. Yeah, that's true. It was a lovely gift. Very sweet. La la, do you have plans to expand your channel? Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to get more views. That's what it takes. More views, more subscribers. So tell your friends to subscribe, for God's sake. Share my best videos. Especially the ones from, the one from yesterday with the horoscopes. I'm really proud of that. I really liked that one. It was pretty good. What's the best way to get subscribers? Well, the best way to get subscribers is make good videos, make a lot of them, have a high standard of quality, and give people something that they want. Okay? But you got to also do it regularly for a long time to build the views. There's lots of other SEO tricks and best practices you can also do to, improve your odds. But believe me, there's books. I might write a book about it, but that information is all already out there. What's up? Thanks for answering my question. Well, Your Highness, my pleasure. Pop gaming? You're asking a stupid question. Please stop asking that. What's your favorite adult cartoon? I'm going to say Rick and Morty right now. I love Rick and Morty. I gobble it up every time it comes on. I want to see it 2 or 3 times. I love The Simpsons, and I got to meet Matt Groening was at this party last night, as well as the other guy from who created it with him. Oh, for God's sake. Who was the other guy? Matt Groening, and it was a famous TV writer. I have to be quiet for a second and think. God, I'm too old. I can't think of anything. Captain Planet is your hero? Oh, now you're just singing stuff. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked the horoscope video. 46,000. That's my subscribers. Okay, good. Yeah, Rick and Morty's the best. I love Rick and Morty. There's another one. Oh, there's too many to list. Favorite movie and show. My favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. That's easy. That's my favorite one. But there's about 10 of my favorite movies that kind of fit in the same category. You know what? I'm going to take a little break here. I want to play you a video just because I'm getting a little bit tired here, and I want to take a little bit of a break here. If I can figure out how to do it. I could play you something from my library of videos. Would you like to see the horoscope video again? Or would you like to see my Donald Trump song? Or my Ghostbusters review? Or let's see. Oh, I know what I should play you. Is the 5 things video. Is that right? 5 theories? Not the 5 theories of political... Here it is. 5 kinds of YouTube videos. You want advice about how to make good videos, how to get more subscribers? Watch this video. I'll be right back after it's over. Okay, Hans, let's do this. Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Welcome to day 1 of Vlogtoberfest, where I attempt to make 31 brilliant videos, one for every day in the month of Vlogtober. Impossible, you say? Well, you might be right. I give up. No, I'm not like that easy, but we are going to need a system. What do you mean, like reviews on Tuesdays, commentary on Wednesdays, stuff like that? Well, maybe, but I was thinking more of a classification system for all YouTube videos. Ah, okay. It occurred to me that not all videos are created equal, and it's not just that some are better than others. It's more like some have completely different purposes than others. Okay, for starters, why do we watch videos on YouTube? What are we looking for when we click those cute little thumbnails? Well, entertainment, that one's obvious. Also, there's information. Don't you look for how-tos and consumer reviews and educational content to find stuff out? There's also videos to engage your emotions, the feels, if you will. You see a lot of that stuff on Facebook, those stories that make you either enraged or inspired. And also, and this is kind of unique to YouTube, companionship. The biggest YouTube channels are all based on personalities. What makes people watch things like vlogs that aren't particularly hilarious, informational, or emotionally uplifting is because it's like hanging around with those people. There are people on YouTube who you just plain like, and watching them feels like spending time with them because it kind of is. And adjacent to companionship, there's also community. YouTube is full of communities. When I watch a Vlogbrothers video, for example, it gets a lot of points for being entertaining, informational, and providing the illusion of companionship, but it also makes me feel like a part of the Nerdfighter community. There's callbacks, inside jokes, and a feeling of really being valued by the person making the video. That's very important. Obviously, most videos don't fit into just one of these categories. There's a lot of overlap. Now, I got the whole month to perfect this theory, so I might not get it perfect on the first day. But the 5 things people are looking for on YouTube are entertainment, information, emotion, companionship, and community. Take a screenshot of this and hang on to it. Then later, when you're looking through your subscription feed, ask yourself how much of each of these different needs each video is satisfying. Or if you're making videos, ask yourself if you're providing enough of any of these to make your video worthwhile. Minus 1920. When you watch a how-to to try to figure out some software you're stuck on, you get a lot of information, but not much else. When you watch a hilarious Key of Awesome video, you get loads of entertainment, but also some companionship and community by seeing all the regular players who you recognize. When you watch a vlogger who shares every detail of their life, you might not laugh or cry or learn anything. But if it's someone you really connect with, it could feel like spending time with your BFF. And when they shout out to you and all their other fans, you get a good dose of community. There's also a feedback loop there. When you see something really entertaining, like a postmodern jukebox video, you might feel obliged to share it with your actual friends, building your actual IRL community. This is fun. I can fill out the scorecard for every video I watch, and I invite you to do the same. Not to be judgmental, mind you, just to help you understand why you like what you like, and maybe help you make better stuff for your audience, if you're trying to have one. You are my audience, and I'm delighted to have you here for Vlogtoberfest! Feel free to share your insights in the comments below. I hope this helps you look at YouTube in a whole new way. Gee, I started this video trying to come up with a system for my videos and ended up coming up with a system for analyzing all YouTube videos. Not bad for the first day. So I guess that's one category you could definitely look out for here on my channel. YouTube 101. I got loads of other videos under that heading already in my back catalog. Check out the playlist of those right here. Thank you for watching, my friends. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Hang on. Boop. I just about got this figured out, I tell you. It's this whole live streaming, wirecasting thing, flying solo here. With one hand, it's difficult, I must say. Oh, well, I hope you like that. And I think I want to, make... I think that chart could be useful to people, because there's certain things that are very high on the... companionship, like what we're doing right here. Not much information, not much entertainment, frankly. Not any emotion, probably. But it's strong on community, and because your audio being part of my community, and it's also strong on companionship, because I'm here to hang out with you. In preparation for doing your show. Okay, this is a good question, Brian. In preparation for doing your show, do you just write the subject down and wing it, or do you write a script and go off that? Well, Brian, that's an excellent question. The answer is both. Like for this, I wrote nothing down. I thought of, we could do the Rogue One. I thought of that, and I got that queued up, and I made a thumbnail and everything, but that's it. That's all I really did. If you saw my reaction from the debate on Sunday night, which came out on Monday, that one I just, watched the debate and then recorded some of it live, and then I just spoke off the cuff, and then I went and maybe cut a few things out. That was 100% ad-libbed, which is why it's very honest and close to my heart. If you just start talking like that, like I'm doing now, ad-lib, close to your heart, you might arrive at a point. You might accidentally get to something deep that'll be valuable for people to hear. And I think that's how psychoanalysis works. You keep talking until you say something useful. But it might waste a lot of people's time until you get to the point. If you actually have a point, you're better off writing the script down. The horoscope one from yesterday, absolutely wrote the whole script down. Let's look through the recent catalog here. Crossword, obviously that's off the cuff. Limbo, the gameplay, that was just live grabbing of the gameplay. Say the same thing, that was with Fiona, my guest, that we just did it as, she was a guest. So that we, it was totally ad-lib. We just planned on what to do. What is an MCN? That one was scripted. 30/30 movie review, that I wrote out. Magnificent 7 movie review, I did not write out. I just came home from the movie and did it off the cuff. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If you write it, it takes time to write it, but editing it is a little faster. If you just go ad-lib, you might get lucky. I've probably had 5 or 6 videos ever that I just ad-libbed and didn't have to do a lot of cuts with. Anyway, I hope that's helpful for you. If you follow me on Patreon, Weezy Waiter, I support Weezy Waiter on Patreon, and he lately has been putting out the scripts for his videos like the day before they come out, so you can sort of see the behind the scenes of how his mind works. And that's kind of interesting. And I've done that once now. Would you like me to keep doing that? I just might. What else can we get here? Other questions? Don't let people say that they aren't. Oh, you're talking about math tutorials. Math tutorials are fun. Oh, hello, Hopper in Hawaii. I love Hawaii. If you're inviting me, I'll come. I haven't played any instruments. Not really, but my friend Mark, he plays the ukulele like mad. He's all over that thing. Hello from the UK. Hello, UK. Right-handed Fridge Road. Right-handed Fridge Road 21K. I don't understand what that means. I have a right-handed fridge, but my freezer is left-handed, if that makes sense. Any suggestions for an education video channel aspiring to be Khan Academy? Okay, make 100,000 videos and then get a lot of subscribers. That's your best bet if you want to be Khan Academy. But really, talk about something you know. Keep it interesting. Keep it as short as possible to cover the subject. There's an old story, an old joke about how long should a speech be? It should be like a cheerleader's skirt, long enough to, short enough to hold your attention, but long enough to cover the subject. I stand by that. I don't know a lot about Khan Academy. I haven't watched much of that. I do watch Lynda.com, which is a paid subscription service where you get tutorials, very in-depth tutorials, very well-produced tutorials about how to do all kinds of digital things like Photoshop or photography or, I don't know, accounting, probably lots of things. Taught by experts like my pal, Mark W. Gray, who teaches cinema lighting on there, and also coming soon, 3D virtual reality video workflow. So join up Lynda.com right now. I don't have an affiliate link yet, but I'm trying to get one. Why am I so awesome, Mr. Trent? Why are you so awesome, I should ask. Is VR a fad like 3D TV was, or will it stick around this time? You see, I think, I think 3D and VR are parlor tricks, okay? Basically, we've had 3D since the 19th century, with cards and a stereoptic, and they're fun. They're fun parlor tricks. They're not very useful ways to get, information. Like TV itself almost demands too much of you, making you sit there and look at it. When I watch some shows I love the shows, but I still have to look at my phone and play Candy Crush or whatever just to completely occupy my attention, or flip through a magazine while I'm watching. VR demands you lock that thing on your eyes, and you're there, and you're in it for as long as the show goes, and you can't look around, you can't, check your phone in the middle of it, and someone else might sneak up on you and poke you in the belly or something. That's not a problem with virtual reality porn, is you're never 100% sure that no one has snuck up on you. So it'd be very hard to, dingle with your dangle, while you're doing VR with complete security. Which that stands in the way. But I do know that porn is one of the places where most media excel. A lot of the breakthroughs in different media, electronic media, video, VHS, all of that, came through pornography, and I think VR is the same way. And I happen to know my friend Mark has actually sold some equipment, some VR mounting 3D stuff that he invented, to a porn company in Budapest. So I can't wait to see what they come up with. But VR is a fad? I don't think 3D TV was a fad because it didn't catch on. Nobody gave a shit. It was just a thing they tried to cram down our throats. Don't need it. 4K TV? Maybe. That's just TV getting bigger and bigger, but I don't think we need that either, really. Hello! Ever considered doing a top 10 series? I've done a couple of top 10s. There are people who make their entire bread and butter, all their videos on top 10 lists. And if you notice, I've put the top 5 whatevers a bunch of times. Made videos on the top 5 of, many things. And it's sort of a trick, because with a numeral in your thumbnail, people click it. People love lists. People love listicles. But that's not really new. When I was a child, there was the Book of Lists, which was a book just of lists of things, like so-and-so's top 10 movies, or top 10, dead ex-presidents, or things like that. So, just purely top 10s, that is not enough for me. My buddy Matt Santoro, though, used to do sketches and comedy and vlogs. We started doing top 10 lists or, lists of facts sort of videos. He got more subscribers. And he got kind of forced into doing just that. Now, of course, he's got 6 million subscribers now. He's making a great living, probably writing a book. He's doing okay. But you got to be careful pandering too hard to your strengths, because if you do something that everyone likes, they make you keep doing it, you get stuck doing that forever, and maybe you don't want to do that. So, you can become a victim of your own success like that. So you got to be careful to not double down on something you're not 100% into. Oh, is it worth it to make a YouTube channel? No. No, yeah, sure it is. It depends. If you enjoy something on it, if you want to make something to share with your friends, that's all it needs to be. Will it make you a living? No, it probably won't. There are ways to do it. Why don't you fix your mustache? Well, it's a little weird on this side, I know. Well, I'm idiosyncratic that way. Push it up on that side a little bit. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't think about my mustache. I don't have to look at it, though. So it's more your problem than mine, really. I like okay, who's that? Foxy Roxy. I like the political videos you make. The UK has a different optical system in some ways. Political, I think you mean. Probably autocorrect. Political system in some ways to the US, like the House of Lords. Yeah, you got Parliament. You got lords who inherit their seats. That just seems madness to me. And yet we have kind of a rich elite here who inherit everything. So, I don't know. But they don't get any more votes than we do. They shouldn't, anyway. They get more political say because they have more money to to pay to politicians to lobby and all that jazz. But, yeah. What are you going to do? I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to vote for Hillary. And Hillary's going to do what Bernie wanted to do and put some good Supreme Court justices on who will overturn Citizens United, which is the thing that allowed corporations to give unlimited amounts of money to politics. So the Koch brothers could just dump $1 billion on some little district in Virginia to get their guy in there as a Republican who will then, filibuster anything halfway decent that happens. That's my opinion. You got to repeal Citizens United to get the money out of politics to give more of us an equal shake. There you go. There's some politics for you, Foxy. Hopper, you keep asking the same things here. Are you a professor? Puppet? I'm not going to answer that because what does it mean? Puppet? I didn't poop today. Maybe tomorrow. Umberto Eco wrote a book about our love of lists through history. Oh, well, good to know. Do you like the Muppets? Of course, everyone likes the Muppets. Who doesn't like the Muppets? That's a stupid question. Do you have a favorite YouTuber of all? I used to always say Wheezy Waiter. I love Wheezy Waiter. But you know who's doing some amazing YouTube videos that, they're like nothing else. They're crazy. Is Maximus Thor. Maximus Thor blows my mind. They're these weird videos. They all kind of have the same kind of worldview of them. And, they're so good. VidCon 2017? Yes, for sure. I tell you what, if you could get me to 100,000 subscribers, maybe they'll actually invite me and I won't have to pay for once, which would be nice. So let's work on that together, you and I, okay? Please. You know what? It's getting to be kind of late. I got to wrap this up pretty soon. I'm getting kind of tired, kind of hot. I got some things to do today. I want to go and, buy some furniture. It's IKEA. And I want to, just sort of try to get some rest this weekend. Doing a video every day is quite strenuous. Refresh your chat. If I see it say refresh my chat, does that not mean my chat is refreshed? So, favorite YouTuber, I did say the Maximus Thor. Sorry, I'm digressing here. Any channels I would suggest to you? Okay, let's do lightning round. I'm gonna say 10 channels that you should watch, and then we're gonna say goodbye. Okay, here we go. Wheezy Waiter, Vlog Brothers, 2. Maximus Thor, College Humor I quite like, Nuclear Family, which is my buddies from SourceFed. That's their sketch channel where they do some very hilarious ones. Some of them are really great. Who else? I do like Casey Neistat. I have to kind of tell you, he's got 6 million subscribers now, 5 million, and but even I love him. I think he's great. Just because you're huge doesn't mean you're not great. That's 6. Well, let me look at my YouTube and see who else I subscribe to, who I want to see. Key of Awesome does hilarious videos. Oh, that's 7. Bad Lip Reading. They are terrific. Bad Lip Reading is hilarious. Bad Lip Reading. Postmodern Jukebox is wonderful. I love all of their music. You don't have to have them on YouTube. You can just buy their records. Boy, howdy. I'm trying to go deep and find the ones. Oh, here's my subscribers. 5-second films are brilliant, but they don't really make videos anymore. I think that's 9. But let's find one more. One more for you. One more. Mark W. Gray. Mark W. Gray, subscribe to him. He doesn't make very many videos, but a lot of them are very good. All right, time to say goodbye. Oh, Wisecrack. Sorry, Wisecrack. They are fantastic. Thank you for that, Hopper. I do love Wisecrack, especially Earthling Cinema. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to say goodbye now. Feel free to keep chatting for a little while in the chatteroo there, and I will try to answer some of them. I might stick around for a minute in the chat, you know, for stuff like that. Hello, Ed's Workshop. Hello, Falcon. Hey, it's Falcon. What? Dictionary of Sorrows? Okay. Anyway, I gotta go. I got things to do. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending 51 minutes with me here. Oh my God, what a long thing I'm doing here on my own. All right, I catch you next time. Thank you very much. You're the best. Sorry. Mwah. Here we go. Where's that damn button?